We all are of course hyped for Cyberpunk 2077 being a brand new IP and is bringing something new to the table that has been creating a huge amount of hype, which in some case I think is a good thing, but at the same time it seems though that the developers are not as much happy with the huge amount of hype surrounding the Cyberpunk 2077. Now recently the head of CD Projekt Red has been attending a lot of interviews and has been giving out a lot of massive information about the game and what players ought to be expecting from the game, including the future plans and structure of the game 6 months before its official launch date, which I honestly think is a very good approach by the developers, where they sure are staying pretty transparent about their product. But CD Projekt Red claims that all these hype trains surrounding them for Cyberpunk 2077 has made them more nervous than ever, and that this is the first time the team is having to deal with such huge pressure in delivering a game. As we all know that CD Projekt Red is known for their masterpiece quality production and how well done their previous titles presentations was, of course, but due to the exaggerated hype surrounding Cyberpunk 2077, it has already brought in too much attention towards the mainstream media, where the game is surrounded with multiple controversies and love and excitement, as well as a lot of hate a year before the game has even launched. Now, due to the over-exaggerated hype, the mainstream media had to put a lot of pressure on CD Projekt Red to change up gender system and in-game ad posters and much more a year before the game was even fully announced. And now CD Projekt Red claims that the pressure on them to deliver the vision of Cyberpunk 2077 is at its peak, and the team is facing a lot of challenges in working the way they usually do. Now, since the game is surrounded with such huge hype, it is obvious that people are expecting a lot from this game, and if it is not delivered up to what the hype and expectations were set from the community, then this might be a huge L for CD Projekt Red, or at least that's what they actually think it is. Now, taking an example of myself seeing all the things that CD Projekt Red has been showing off so far about Cyberpunk 2077's project, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, everything that I saw just made me much more hyped than I ever was. And I think it is now safe to say that Cyberpunk 2077 is the most hyped I have ever been for any video game in my entire life. And of course, my expectations for this game is set way too high, but that does not mean that I will hate on the game if it does not meet or exceed my expectations, as I do know how hard it is to create a game from the scratch with your vision for the game and expect everyone else to like it, because not everyone can be pleased no matter what. Now, due to this, CD Projekt Red has been hinting out a lot of reasons, which pretty much leads to how the team is working hard with the project and how it is getting harder for them to complete the project before its release date. And I, however, most probably think that Cyberpunk 2077 might get delayed, but please don't take my words as a Bible-written subjects, as this is just what my personal opinions are and what I currently think looking at the current records of what CDPR team has been hinting towards. Maybe they still can complete the game within the given amount of time and polish the game as good as possible to keep up with all the hype and expectations from their fans. I really hope to God that this game doesn't get delayed, but at the end of the day, if the game is not completed or if it isn't as polished enough as to what the expectations from the game is, then I think it is better for us to wait an extra time, so that when we get the game, it needs to be nothing lesser than a masterpiece and exceeds all of our expectations, rather than just rushing it and releasing a non-polished project and then dropping huge downloads for day one patch and post-launch patch and all kinds of bullshit. So what do you guys think about the overhype that is circulating around Cyberpunk 2077 community? Do you think the game is just getting overhyped at this point, that the community needs to stop giving the game too much attention so that the mainstream media could just stay away from censoring the game and putting a lot of pressure towards the developers? Or do you guys think that it's a good thing to keep up the hype, as this might actually lead the developers to set high production goals to make the game better than what it initially is intended to be? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see what you guys probably think, and drop a like on this video if you guys agree with this, and let me know in the comments on which platform are you guys going to be playing Cyberpunk 2077 on. Will it be PS4 or PS4 Pro, or Xbox One or the PC Master Race? Let's see which platform beats the most population count for the game. I, however, will be getting the game on both PS4, PC as well as PS5 if it comes out on the PS5, which I think will be the case 99.9% depending on how well the game sells out on the current generation. With that being said, if you guys are hyped for Cyberpunk 2077 and want to know every single update, news, leaks, watch new gameplays, guides, and much more on Cyberpunk 2077, then this channel will be completely dedicated to Cyberpunk content or videos every single day. So please do not hesitate to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Just kick the ball sack out of that subscribe button and hit them heaven bells for notifications on all the videos I upload every single day. And if you guys want to go extra mile on supporting the channel or the content that I make, then you can simply drop a like and comment on this video, which would also be very much appreciated as well. With that being said, I hope you guys have a blast of a day, and I'll see you all on tomorrow's video. Until then, take care fams, and peace out.